Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this Thursday live edition of What's Sold on eBay, Depop, and Poshmark. Not Mercari, no sales on Mercari. But yeah, we have quite a few things to pack up, ship off. I'll show you what's selling. Lots of different seasonal things. And yeah, the latest news, if you guys are selling on Poshmark, you're rewatching this later, I'll probably repeat this. But Poshmark sent out a blurb saying we see everyone's pretty much complaints with their new fee system. So they are going to go back, review it, and maybe change it again. Poshmark, that is, because, you know, they were doing the 20% fees for everybody, and then they changed it to make it sound a lot better, but really it's still like around the 20% for everybody. And the buyers are paying more. Jennifer, good morning, Juliet. LA Thrifter, you're coming in early, LA Thrifter. What are we talking over there? 5:30 in the morning? What? No way. I got to take the kids to school, and I still can't wake up that early. Amy D, you know we got those 10 inches packing up today. Sandy, good morning. All right, let's get into it. Depop, two orders. Two orders on Depop. Again, Mercari, nothing. Mercari, nothing. Depop, let's do it. I wish I had more of these hats, guys. I really like retail arbitrage when items are selling well over there. The only bad thing is you end up running out of those items. So this is one of them. This corduroy polo hat, if you guys can find corduroy polo Ralph Lauren hats, always pick them up. They always do well. Corduroy polo Ralph Lauren hats do well. This is retail arbitrage. I paid right around $20 for this, and it sold on Depop for $45. Let me know how everyone's doing this morning, by the way. How are your sales? I've had some people message me saying their sales are down. You guys already know my response when I talk to people. It was multiple people, actually, over the past couple of days. I say, do you have AutoPosher? So, again, 7 Poshmark sales to send out, 2 Depop, no Mercari. eBay, I have like over 10, but there's a very good reason right there why you should get AutoPosher. If you're on Vendor or something else, it's not sending out offers, it's not relisting, it's not doing all that stuff. Quit being a fool, get AutoPosher for real. What's up with the what's up from the Cube Farm? What's the Cube Farm? Heart of Dixie. What's Cube Farm? What is Cube Farm? It reminds, that's like a Roblox thing. A Roblox. I buy the Robux for my kid who plays Roblox. Money never sleeps. That's right, LA Thrifter. Money never sleeps, boy. Money never sleeps. That's right. I'm a 5:30 a.m. too. Amy, what? You wake up early, man. Too early for me, girl. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna say anything. You know, that's good. That's good. All right. That order went out 20 into 45. Again, Polo Ralph Lauren corduroy hats. Pick them up if you find them. I know you guys find a Polo Ralph Lauren hat, you're probably going to comp it out no matter what. I'm with you. Does AutoPosher cross list too? Heck yeah, Joni. So it's a cross lister and an automation bot all in one. There's no other platform that can do everything AutoPosher does. So the cross lister delists everything. If an item sells over on Poshmark or eBay, like this hat sold on Depop, it automatically delists it across all the other platforms, so you don't have to go in and do it. So it's not just a cross lister either. It does a whole bunch of stuff. So AutoPosher is big time recommendation. What's up? Oh, there's K-Way, by the way. He actually, to be honest, K-Way, I talk so much crap about him, but we're good friends. He's the one who got me into cross listing in the first place, mainly. There's a lot of people, but I was only on eBay for freaking ever, and then in March I started cross listing with AutoPosher. Never looked back. He went from list perfectly to AutoPosher. It's awesome. So again, I have a 15% off your first month if you use my code. You can give it a try, and I think you get a free trial too if you use my code in my link tree on surfstopfinds.com, or just surfstopfinds when you check out or whatever. But I would just use that link. It's super easy. We are worst enemies. Whatever, boy. I was carrying the team last night. JT Entertains was on this morning on Wayne, and I was like, hey man, where were you last night? I was in there carrying the team. I suck at Call of Duty, by the way. Lane and Bearded are like, they carry the team every time. But I did carry the team for like one round. I felt really cool. Anyways, that's out the door. You guys want to hear reselling stuff. This, speaking of Bearded, there was a Goodwill in Chicago who had a ton of these flannels, all 4XL, all Carhartt. They were $12.99 a piece, new with tags. Being that they were a 4XL, I bought them all. I actually have them all like right next door because it just listed them all, haven't even put them away, and they're selling. So bought this for $12.99. This sold for $43 over on Depop, and Depop is pretty much fee free. They take like a little bit here or there. It's like $1 an item or something. I don't know what it is, but yeah, this sold over on Depop. Now, do I put it in an eBay bag or do I put it in a regular bag? What do I do? Do you know what the movie Sinister is? I don't. Sinister? I don't know that movie, Sinister. But I do love movies. That's something I should watch. I know you don't do Goodwill bins much, but do you think the indie bins is good? Yes, Josh. So I would say from all the people I talked to, there are people that do full-time from the Indianapolis bins. I think we have 3 of them around here. At least 2. I know that for sure. But people go there, spend pretty much a lot of the day, and they're full-time. They make a ton of money. And again, with the bins, if you're new to reselling and you have Goodwill outlet or bins near you, it's a really good way to get started if your capital is small. Really good way to get started if you have a small capital. Instead of going to the thrift stores and paying up a little bit. When I'm saying paying up, you're paying like $5 or $6. Good morning, Carrie. Joni, how much is AutoPosher? It depends what plan you're on. Like basically how many items you think you're going to cross list, you'll pay less if you're not going to cross list as much. And then if you'll pay more if you cross list more. But you definitely want to if you're cross listing, you want to do an automation plan. So for sure, like one that delist, relist, sends out offers, shares all your stuff on Poshmark, all that stuff. Currently at work in my cubicle among the other cubicles. Got you. Watching from my cube farm. I got you. So you're at work. It's like office, but you got I can just see like 100 yards of cubicles. But at least you can watch, in your cubicle. I loved I didn't love when COVID came, but when the pandemic came, my office was in a room full of other people, and they gave us these partitions to put around our desk so no one could see in. And I would always be like listing from my phone. Sales are slow. It appears eBay is mucking around with the site again. Are they? Yeah, my sales are down a little bit for sure over on eBay, and I blame myself because I haven't listed a whole lot in the last couple of days. I'll tell you this. When you're gone for a week and you haven't been thrifting, it's like you got to get your fix and go thrift some more. East Indy bins. All right. We have it. East Indy bins are better than West Washington bins. If you are from Indy, you know what we're talking about. East Indy bins. Is that like Shadeland, right? Over West Washington. McKinney family. Listen, I wanted that jacket. I didn't realize until after you guys McKinney family, they're on Whatnot. I'm going to post, I'm going to pin them. They're on Whatnot, and they sell really good things, just like what I'm about to talk about. So if you don't follow them on Whatnot, follow them on Whatnot. If you guys are over on Facebook and YouTube, it's called, I'll type it over here. McKibben family. Type that in onto Whatnot. They had a Polo Country down jacket Aztec, and it was vintage. It was not a remake. It was vintage. And they were running it, and there were only 25 people in there. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to get a good shot at getting this vintage Polo Ralph Lauren Country jacket. I'm like, I'm spending up to like $100, $200 for this. I don't care. You guys know me. I love all the crazy Polo stuff. And then I didn't realize that piece was like an $800 or $1,000 item. Or people are asking that on eBay. So it got up to $500, and I couldn't compete. But that thing was awesome. That's the type of stuff that's on their show. So if you want to go find some of that stuff, a lot of stuff sells much cheaper. Most everything does. My bins are in Clarksville, Indiana. It's bad. That's why I asked. They pull up every once in a while. Okay, so here in Indy, Josh, what they do every 45 minutes, they will roll every hour. They roll out a new cart. So, or all new bins after an hour. So 45 minutes, they will pull everyone to the side. There's a yellow line. Of course, there are people that cross it, but a yellow line. They take out all the bins, all of them. They bring in all new bins during that 15 minutes, and then they pretty much say go, and everyone goes to all the new bins. So tons of new inventory. Sometimes they'll roll a bin out later in the day with some of the same stuff, but yeah, good stuff. What is my eBay seller name? It's Surf's Up Finds. I'm Surf's Up Finds everywhere, every platform. So if you're into reselling, you can go over and watch my stuff on YouTube, Facebook. We have a Facebook group called Surf's Reseller Community. That's free. eBay, look up Surf's Up Finds anywhere. So I don't hide from anyone. Another, Washington is the best. Heading there now. Ooh, Meg. You guys are going to be going at it here soon. Lots of scuttle about the new Poshmark fee structures. Sales definitely feeling it. Audrey, yeah, Audrey and I were talking about it a little bit, saying our sales are down. They came out with that thing. I think they're hearing everyone's feedback is negative. And like I said, I'm never like, I'm the one that said no. But I did say when the new structure came out and everyone was complaining, I said, listen, they're in it to make money. I'm not mad at them. They're going to do what they're going to do. And if they're not making money with the new fee structure, they're going to go back to the drawing board and figure something else out. Sounds like that's what they're doing. So these companies are there to make money, Poshmark and eBay. And if they charge sellers too much or buyers too much or whatever, people are going to switch platforms. They're going to lose money. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. Jennifer loves you guys, by the way, McKinnon family. Returns are a bit up. Oh, Ben Beautiful. What's up, Ben Beautiful? Returns are a bit up. I have had like 3 or 4 returns over the past 2 weeks, week and a half. Can you say Chewy? What's up, Chewy? What is up, Chewy? I have a Polo Ralph Lauren t-shirt, screen printed tag. Is there a tag in the seam that says Polo? Is it fake? Jen, IG me the picture of that. I can tell you if it's fake or not. IG me a picture of the tag you're talking about. And I will tell you. Again, Surf's Up Finds on all platforms. My sales tanked on Posh after the change. I was doing more on Posh than eBay. Now it's the opposite. And see, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are pissed at Poshmark. So they came out with I put it on Surf's Reseller Community. I put the little blurb they put out. I copy and pasted it. Is eBay ever going to make a comeback? eBay's king. eBay's king. Yeah, Q4. If you're listing stuff, eBay will reward you. Telling you. When I was coming back from vacation, I list 50 items on the way back. I sold multiple of those items that weekend. Apparently the Greenville outlet got a remodel. Haven't been there in a while. I never been to Goodwill down there. That sounds exciting. They only do 2 rows out. Ooh, gross. No, you want all of them. Yeah, you want to spit. When I'm at the outlet, I want to not waste time. I do not like sitting there and wasting time. Which you could list from your phone, but whatever. Too kind. Thanks for the shout out. We'll tag you anytime. Yeah, you better tag me when you're running Polo Ralph Lauren good stuff, and quit running good stuff and tagging everyone else too. Just tag me. So there's just like me and one other person in there, and I can win your item. Come on. I did hit the jackpot at Brownsburg a while you're on vacation. Good, Meg. I hope you did. When I'm gone, guys, get all the good stuff. When I'm here at home, leave it for me. Good morning from New York. What's up, New York? Chevy is a sweet dog that passed away last week. Oh, sorry about Chevy. We love Chevy. Yeah. Or Chewy, my bad. Chewy. Yeah, that's the big reason why I didn't want to get a dog. For that reason, because when they pass away, it's like worst. All right. So Poshmark sold a bundle. The first thing we're going to pack up is a bundle. It's a Cuts. I actually found a pair of pants yesterday. Never found them. They're cuffed at the bottom, so I don't know if they're joggers or a hybrid. But this brand Cuts, it still sells. It's a decent brand. It's a newer brand, but it kind of came in and fell off kind of quick. Still sells okay. This pair of Dunning pink golf shorts and these Thursday shoes sold for $70. If you remember, I bought these for either $15 on the bottom. I bought these, I put them in a video. I bought these in LA when I went thrifting. People are like, oh, LA thrifter. People are like, oh, LA is too expensive. I can never find things. Chicago's too expensive. I never find things. Everywhere I go, Florida, everywhere I go, I found things. My last vacation, I went to one thrift store, found a Chubby's polo, and I found Viore shorts. So there's stuff everywhere, and you can buy them. These were $15. They're called Thursday. Thursday boots sell really well, men's and women's. These little black leather sneakers are very popular right now. I see about every company selling them. The reason I sold this bundle for $70, I took an offer. I've had these for a long time. I was fine getting rid of these. Pretty much like these, I kind of say, you buy these two things, I'll give you these for free. Pretty much is what it was. But I'm going to put them in a priority box because it's Poshmark. I did hit the jackpot. Oh, my bad. My local thrift started selling on Whatnot and now keep all the good stuff for themselves. Dang, Hannah. You know what? Maybe you can get on there and buy stuff on Whatnot because stuff on Whatnot goes cheap and they probably don't have a big following. But our Goodwill's in Indy, we have shopgoodwill.com. So anything really that's over $20, anything that's worth over $20 that they catch, they put on shopgoodwill.com. Obviously, they don't catch everything, but we do the same thing here. They just get so much inventory. I'm putting these in a bag, and then I'll put the others in a bag. Good morning, Tammy. What's up, Adventure? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, AutoPosher question. Perfect. I got one or an answer for you. I'm in the trial first week. Signed up with your discount. Thank you. Hey, thank you. I can only list through eBay. What am I doing wrong, Stephanie? I can only list through eBay. Stephanie, what do you want to list through? Where do you want to list through? I would recommend listing through eBay and cross-listing that way, but you can do it other ways too. I'm not sure. I've always listed through eBay and then cross-listed from there. But I know many people. Audra, you're in here. Do you list on Poshmark and then cross-list? I know a lot of people list on Poshmark, cross-list. You can even list on AutoPosher and cross-list it to the other platforms. But no, you can list from any platform and go throughout the others and cross-list through the others. Maybe, I don't know if it's just through the trial. That's the way it does it. I'm not sure. At my next evaluation, I will be top rated. Let's go. This will be the first Q4 as top rated seller. What should I expect? I've been basically replacing what I sell 1-to-1. Should I start buying more for Q4? Yeah, NL. First of all, 1-to-1, 100% sell-through rate. That's awesome. Top rated seller, great. People see that. eBay will not, I don't know if they push top rated sellers, but they definitely won't suppress your store. But yeah, definitely go. If you're selling 1-to-1, thrift as much as you can. If you feel like you can list more items, maybe cut back on how much you'll accept for your profit. Like my Polo Ralph Lauren shirts, when I went full time, that's when I decided I'll drop down to make $10 profit an item because I need to list more items. So that's something you could think about. I downloaded everything from eBay and cross-list to the other platforms. That's exactly what I do. Good morning, Stephanie. Does she have her account linked with the other platforms? Audra said, do you have your account linked with your other platforms on AutoPosher? That's a good question. That's a good one. That's the best question to ask first. Good morning, all. Tammy, good morning. Okay, let's pack these up. We have these Dunning shorts. This is a brand that's okay. If you can get it for like $3 or less, they sell for like 18 plus shipping. Everything, if you are new in here, it's plus shipping. I know I went live thrifting on TikTok the other day. Tease, wherever you're at, you're welcome. That was fun. I swear when I go live thrifting, I do get good luck. We filled a whole cart. And I just posted that live thrift to YouTube this morning. So if you didn't see that live thrift, I posted it to YouTube. I'm going to put both of these in here. Look at my beautiful folding service. It doesn't matter. Once it's in this box, it's going to be flipping and flopping around. So there you go. That's in there. I really should have done a better job. I'll do a better job. I don't usually do that. Do you have a spending limit? Shake and bake. What's up, Shake and Bake? Thanks for coming in. I love Shake and Bake. I love Will Ferrell. I don't have a spending limit. I don't. I mean, I do. If there's a retail arbitrage and it was like $100,000, I don't have that. But if it was worth it, if I knew I spend $100,000 and get that money back in like a couple months, I would get a loan. But if they accepted it, but my spending limit, I don't have one. Nope. And when I was part-time, the prices were fine. I would probably spend like $50 a day on eBay or for reselling, maybe up to 50 a day. There was really a time when I was part-time where I would spend over 50 a day, and I was thrifting Monday through Friday, and I was listing every single day too. So I was getting that money right back, basically 1-to-1, my money back, then some. That's that Poshmark bundle. That was $70, like I said. And then I also sold a pair of Patagonia shorts or pants, retail arbitrage. It was the only pair they had, which was unfortunate, but these were $30 Patagonia pants. I think they sat there because they're a size small. They were size small Patagonia pants, retail arbitrage, $30 into 65 on Poshmark. Poshmark's going to take their about 20%. About 20%. Do you have a spending limit? Oh yeah, my money back loan. I don't have a loan. I've never taken a loan out for my eBay business. Never taken a loan out for my eBay business. Morning, I need a tape dispenser. Listen, Dana, I'm gonna say it all the time. 3-inch tape dispenser. Once you go 3 inches, you never go back. I'm just telling you. 3-inch tape dispenser. If you go on surfstufffinds.com, I'm always going to say this because you guys know me from the get-go. I do not like selling stuff to people, but I link things that are useful. So on surfstufffinds.com, you'll find an Amazon little button and you'll see all the stuff I use. You can go there. And then that's where I have like the whatnot $15 off in the AutoPosher. Now, yes, I do get a little kickback from all those things, but I'm not in it to get a kickback from all those things. That's what my wife said. I know, 3 inches. I'm sorry, NL. It's okay though. It's okay, buddy. We still love you. We still love you. We're in a safe place. This is a safe place. Priority bag. Oh, dang it. Angel with the bow. Dang it. You're right. So my mistake, everybody, if you're new in here, Poshmark, you got to put those in a free priority bag from the post office. Okay. Luckily we have more things. This is a Charles Tywert. This is a brand I don't really pick up anymore. But this was new with tags and it was a 3XL. If you've been watching my lives, you saw maybe a week or so ago, I sold another one of these. I only found 2 of them. That's gingham check. That's what that check is called, gingham check. That sold for $20 over on Poshmark, and I bought it for $5. You'll make more on those $65 pants with the new Poshmark structure. 50 and up is better first. Oh, got you. Okay. So that's right. And also that $70 sale. So I had a $70 sale and a $65 sale. Bearded and Wayne were arguing last night about the fee structure. Oh my gosh. Such nerds. Found a pair of Eddie Bauer First Ascent pants. Let's talk about that. Courtney, glad you brought that up. Found a pair of Eddie Bauer First Ascent pants that had 100% sell-through rate. Never would have I thought to pick those up, but randomly decided to check the comps. They sold in 1 day. Eddie Bauer First Ascent. And I'm going to add to that, Eddie Bauer Travex. Courtney, yesterday was one of these. I think I bought probably 8 or 9 pairs of those pants, and they were all a 36-32 or 38-32 in great condition. Yes, Eddie Bauer is one of those brands I buy about 2% from, and the Travex line of blazers and pants and the First Ascent do well. Yeah, so what I do with those, if they're the same size, I lot those up together. $5 a piece, and I end up selling them for about 18 to 20 a piece. Courtney, how much did you sell yours for? Sell search for a living. I don't like selling stuff to people. Sell stuff to people. Oh God, that's so good. Okay, to people that follow me, if you're following me, sell stuff for a living, and I don't like selling stuff to people. Gosh, you're so right. You got me. You got me. Peter, this is a Johnny O $23. This is cotton. I don't pick up a lot of cotton Johnny O, but these quarter zips, if they're in good condition, do well. And it's purple, really good color with your little guy in the back. This sold for $23 over on Poshmark, and I paid $5 for it. So Wayne and Bearded, KOA and Bearded were arguing last night about the fee structure. And Bearded was like, no, the new structure is better for me. Bearded's like, when I sold stuff, Audrey, you may know this. Bearded's like, when I sold stuff under $12 or $14, I got a $2.95 fee every single time or something like that. He goes, I can tell you the numbers right now. I sold this and I made $8.25. And before, when I sold this same item, I made $7.80. So I do make more right now. Shoot, dang it. That's what happens when I try to multitask. $25 for those pants. Okay, Courtney, I might have to raise the price. $20 a piece when I lot them. You're up early. Good morning. What's up, Ree? What's up? Hearts to you too. Hearts to you too. Priority bag. I know, Audra. I know. Dang it. We'll do it in this next one. This is a Marmot. I almost did not buy this. It's down, and Marmot's not the best outdoor brand. It's okay. In women's especially, no hood, and it's a size small. I almost didn't buy it. It was $10. I bought it. It sold for $35. So it's one of those things like it's not gonna sell for $80, but it still sold for $35. Might as well. I have a question. I'm new to selling. Welcome, lover one. I have a few people wanting to change shipping after it's sold. After it's sold, honestly, after it's sold, I would not change the shipping. I would say if you want the shipping changed, we can cancel the item, which means the buyer requested to cancel, and then you can change the shipping to whatever. But I always, whenever I ship my items, I try to make it the cheapest way possible to ship it out. So this is going out on Poshmark, but I try to do like ground for most items, stuff like that. So Poshmark, 10 into 35. But lover, yeah, I don't usually change it. When people ask to change shipping, I usually have them cancel the order. Sometimes people are like, I need it by this Friday, but they usually don't buy it first. Sometimes even when people buy something, and I know it sounds bad, but if people buy something and they request shipping differently, a lot of times, most times I ship next morning, and I will just ship the item. And then I'll be like, sorry, I already shipped the item. You bought it and I shipped it. If you would have asked the question before, I could have changed that. JT says, eat corn every day. I know. I do live in Indiana. I need to eat corn. Corn-fed boys. Ayo, what's up, Southern Treasures? Southern Treasures, you're so positive all the time. Good morning, Terry. Me and my daughter are going thrifting together. We always say Surf's Up says no. What, if you find something, Surf's Up would say no. Thanks, JT. I was watching you this morning. We talked about it. A lot of inappropriate things I wanted to say in your comment, but I gave you one inappropriate. But Terry, have fun thrifting with your daughter. I mean, if that's your hobby, like what's better than that? I took my mom to a procedure yesterday. I was gone all day. My dad was begging me to take him with us so we could drop her off while we go thrift. He wants to do that. But yeah, thrifting with your loved ones is always fun. Good morning. What's up, Annie? Good morning. Question. I sold something on Depop and realized after I shipped it was the wrong item. Will they charge me the difference? I shipped that it was wrong. It was the wrong item. Realized after I shipped that it was wrong. Was it the wrong item that you shipped? Howdy, Corbin. What's up, Snap? What's up, Snap? Lagging, now freezing. Uh-oh. It was boots, so I put medium weight. Oh, medium weight. I know on eBay, my eBay account's connected with the post office. So if something is overweight or underweight, I'll get a surcharge with my PayPal account, or they'll refund me. I'm not sure how it works with Depop, honestly. I wish I could tell you. I'm still new myself to Depop. Come to the new Evansville bins. It opened on the 10th, and I was the first through the door. Let's go. Evansville is 3 hours away from me. I can't. Hey, thanks, Jens. I got you guys. I'm gonna answer your questions too. You got, do you have a quote for the day? No. Let's see. Quote for the day would be, do something nice for somebody. That's not a quote. That's just something that you should do every day. Even if it's saying, open the door for someone at Goodwill. Well, they have automatic doors, but opening the door, saying hello, let someone go in first, telling someone you have a nice day, just something small. Something small like that usually brings you up too. Knowing Depop, they'll probably ban you for life. For real, Andrew. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. But if they do ban you, JT and I both know you can get a new account pretty easily. Listed 17 items on Tuesday, 23 yesterday, hoping to get another 20 today. Corbin, you're killing it. You are killing it. Jen, what's up? Tell us how Depop works. It's a social media selling platform. You could probably go to YouTube and just type in how it works. Give us a Bobby Knight quote. I could just throw a chair. That would be good enough. All right. Got you guys. It's talking about the discount shipping. He paid $2 more if he was offered that. Right now, as an ambassador, they're offering it for free buyers, all set buyer fees. Got you. Nothing much. About to make breakfast for the kiddos. Good for you, Ree. You're a much better person than me. I tell my kids to make their own breakfast, and they're in kindergarten and 3rd grade. I offer 2 types of shipping on my eBay to let them pick, ground or priority. That's nice that you let them pick. Yeah, that's a good option too. Let them pick ground or priority. You'll set that up. Kway just started live thrifting. How do I decide what to watch? Kristen, both of us, you can rewatch. So you can come back and rewatch me later. Go watch Kway. By the way, if you watch him, I bought this from him. If you guys remember last time he was live thrifting, I said, you won't sell that. And he sold this to me. This Polo Ralph Lauren linen cotton blend sweater, Nordic sweater, and it has these buttons. I bought this right off his live. If you go over there, tell him Surfs or Brad's going to come over and tell him to hurry up and find something cool that's Polo Ralph Lauren, because I'm going to come over and buy it. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Jessica. Yep, you remember that sweater. Favorite basketball team? The Pacers all day long. Love it. Got to get home. All right, got you. See you, Southern. No disrespect to Kway, but you should watch Surfs. Andrew, no. Well, I guess if you're on TikTok, you can't watch Kway right now. All right, let's get over to eBay. Let's get over to eBay. Orders, all that sold. I have been selling some women's stuff. You can see the Marmot women jacket. I'm not going to sell that stuff on Whatnot anymore. I don't know if I'll do Whatnot much. You guys know me. I'm like hit and miss with Whatnot. But women's Theory jacket. This is a wool tweed Theory. I actually sold 2 Theory jackets that look almost alike. This is a women's. The other one's a men's. Theory, again, brand that's very expensive, but the resale value is not as great as it should be. This sold for $39. $39 on eBay. This is going to go out in a ground box. So ground box. I bought these off of eBay. Same. This box company, I might link this. Supply Hut. Their prices are really good on boxes. I might link that. How much have you listed it for? I'm not listing that sweater. I'm not going to list it. That's going right there after October. Again, if you guys are new, that's Kway's shirt for his mom. He raised money for breast cancer awareness. He lost his mom to breast cancer, which is October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So that's why that's up here all month. I remember I wanted you to wear it on your live. Oh, that shirt, or that, it's mine. I'm not, that's like one of those items I'm not selling right now. You guys know me. Like, I just hoard some of the cool stuff. It's kind of like art to me. I know that sounds goofy, but like, you guys know, like this jacket, it's like art. Like this Pendleton Orvis, I've never seen one like it. It's always going to be worth money. This Denim and Supply, older Denim and Supply, so cool. It's like art to me. And then like this, I will probably wear this. I will probably wear this as a, like it's not like cool, but it's just like Polo Ralph Lauren. That's some swag right there around Christmas time. Next item that sold, these sold once. I sold them as a women's, but they're actually a girl's. That's probably why they didn't sell for as much. Stella McCartney. I don't know, whatever it is. Stella McCartney, whatever it is. This is Adidas, a collab. If you find her stuff, it usually sells pretty well. I used to work at Marmot Mountain Works, Grand Junction, Colorado. Let's go. Marmot's a really, really good brand. Wouldn't you agree that it's as good quality-wise as Patagonia or any of the others? It's just, I don't think, not as popular like as a trend or whatever. Brad, what's up, Vanessa? Last night, my wife was in bed, Vanessa, and she was like, Vanessa tagged you in a video. I'm like, I know, that's old. It was the one about promoting. By the way, Vanessa, I started promoting about half of my store right now. And there's some things that sold via promoted listings. I'll tell you later as they sell. You can't, I just can't love Whatnot. You just can't love Whatnot. Like you love Whatnot, or you just can't love Whatnot. So you don't like Whatnot. It's okay if I just want to get rid of women's clothing that I don't want to sell, which is about all of them. But jackets are pretty easy. They're just like a men's item to list. So it doesn't bother me to list that stuff. Do you sell more women's items or men? So Heart of Dixie. What's up, Heart of Dixie? I sell about 99% of my items are men's. 98 to 99. I would say 98 to 99, especially during the summer months. You reduced your promotion rate so I started promoting again and you reduced. We met in the middle. I'm promoting at 5, Vanessa. What do you promote at? 5% on certain categories on eBay. And then I use AutoPosher to send out offers. So I kind of have the mix. All right, another one of those watches that I bought. This is the last men's watch, other than the most expensive one, which I cannot find what I did with it, which is sad. It's like a $500 watch. This is a Seiko. It sold for $40. I paid $200 for the whole lot. If you guys have been watching me the last month, I've sold most of them. One of the watches sold for $200, and then all the other ones are just profit now. And the best one I lost. So this is just a Seiko watch. You guys, some of you guys know me. I'm a watch guy. And these are all just random watches. People know I'm a watch guy, and I bought them because I knew there were value there, and I flipped them. But I collect certain watches. The eBay filter sold items conditioned to determine the price. Yep. So I just want to jump in here and say that the first video changed. Oh, that your first video changed my reselling game by miles. Hey, appreciate you. Thanks for hopping in. I've never seen you in here too. So that was the comp. So the eBay filter sold items conditioned to determine the price. Yeah, I pinned it actually to the top of my TikTok, and I think I pinned it to the top of my Instagram. It's a lot of people pin videos that have millions and millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views or whatever. I don't. I just pin stuff that's most useful, like that video, the AutoPosher video, and then there might be another one, like I don't know, shipping or something. But I appreciate you coming in and saying that. That's a nice thing. That's something nice you did for someone today. See, you're already done for the day when it comes to that. Shipping that in a box. And yeah, shipping that in a box. I actually need to put a little piece of tape on it. Is there a way to auto promote? Ben, what do you mean auto promote? What do you mean auto promote? Excellent info. Hey, appreciate you. What happens? I'm at 6%. All new listings I have turned off best offers. I'm just playing around to see. Yep, exactly. And Vanessa, and to everyone in here, Vanessa is a reseller of all things. I wish I had another. Dang it. I might have to just like wrap this. You're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play around. Especially Vanessa's been selling things. I've been selling things a long time. Things slow down or whatever. You have to adapt. So you might have to play around. Like I started promoting again on eBay, And I'm starting to see more sales on promoted items. I've sold things that were packing today that were promoted that I probably wouldn't have sold without it. And then she's saying, like on the AutoPosher, you can make it set so you don't send offers out until 7 days after it's listed, or 2 weeks after it's listed, or the same day it's listed. So you can play around with things. So if you think an item's really good and you'll probably sell it within a week, you could turn AutoPosher on to like set offers for a week from once you list it. At what point does AutoPosher delist after something's sold? Bree, there's debate about that, but it's really right away. It's like almost instantly. It's for a lot of things, it's instantly. Some people will be like, oh, it took a little longer, but it's right away. So an item sells over on AutoPosher, it delists it from all the other platforms. Bree, you are in here. Why don't you have if you don't have AutoPosher, get it. And if you don't like it, come back to me and tell me you're wrong, serfs. You don't know what you're talking about. And I will say, I beg your pardon. Latest score at the bins was a Billy. I don't even know. Oh, I don't even know what that ventriloquist. You guys know, as a teacher, my spelling's awful. Sometimes my grammar's awful. My mind goes really fast. It's called like ADHD. Ventriloquist doll, $50 in days, sold for $50. Let's go, Josh. Come up to Indy to our bins. You'll probably find better items. Come up to Indy to our bins. $40 for that watch. $40. All right, next item is IU. I did go to Purdue. IU's rivals. I could care less. I'm in the market to make money. IU is a huge basketball school. Bobby Knight, speaking of, Andrew, if you're still in here. This sold for $23.99. I bought it for $3.99. Our tank tops are $3.99 here where I live. It's going to go out in one of these little ground envelopes. I love AutoPosher advanced offer settings. I have new with tags items excluded. There you go. So Audra, I like that too. So if you are on eBay or whatever, and you're on AutoPosher, let's go in real quick. I'll show you. Roderick, Las Vegas. IU basketball is big in Las Vegas. Yeah, almost immediately. I agree. I have it now. Okay, good. If you don't like it, Surfs will pay the first month. I mean, give me a free trial and 15% off. I mean, not giving you, but you sign up through my link, you get a free trial and 15% off. It's kind of like a first month. So I'm reducing price, reducing promotion percent, turn off best offers. Let's talk about that. So Vanessa, what she's doing right now, she's reducing her prices, reducing her promotion percentage. So reducing prices, but reducing her promotion. So she won't sell stuff for as low. Turning off best offers. So we're going to probably raise that up a little bit more. Shipping rates are more accurate. Okay, so that all ends up being you making a little bit more money tinkering around. I'm not sure if you link actual worked. I'm sorry if it didn't. Oh, it's fine. No problem. As long as you have AutoPosher, that's all that matters. If you use my link, cool. As long as you have it, if you get that 50% off, that's cool too. But yeah, Bree, you're in here all the time. As long as you have it, that's what matters, because then we can talk about it. Tuesday, I don't know what I did with that before AutoPosher. I know. We say it all the time. You guys are tired of hearing me talk about it. Other than that, you're perfect though. Jessica, what did you say? What did you say? Jessica, what up? Good morning. It might have blocked what you said, Jessica. Other than that, you're perfect. Well, I'm definitely not perfect. So whatever you said definitely was what I truly am. Money doesn't care about your school, sports teams, politics, etc. Get what you can. Oh, for sure. Money doesn't care. And also, like, when I taught, a lot of teachers would give excuses for kids that I taught in the inner city. So I have a heart for kids that come from a tough background or whatever. But you had to explain to some of these kids and people, like, judge. I know this isn't money, but if you break the law or you break rules when you're in school, when you get older, that's breaking the law. Judges don't care if you were raised in a different environment. Judges don't care if you have an IEP in school. Judges don't care. So you have to work through those things. Just like, reselling, back to reselling. If you don't like Trump ties because you don't like Donald Trump, I mean, if you don't want to make the money, don't make the money. But You can buy the ties if you don't like Donald Trump and make the money. If there was a Kamala Harris tie and you didn't like her, but they make money, I'm going to be buying those. So either way, Trump or her. I have a local restaurant restarting, new chairs, etc. Stopped in and said they can have your bubble wrap. Got 4 huge garbage bags. Let's go. They're going to save the foam and all the bubbles for me. Pays to ask. There you go, Mary. Great thing. If you guys walk by someplace and someone has a ton of bubble wrap that you see in their where they're opening up, like, can I have that? That's awesome. I used to go to Walmart when I first started reselling. In college, I'd go to Walmart and get the boxes at like 12 o'clock at night when they were restocking. You said you weren't good at spelling. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not good at spelling, 100%. Doug says Trump 2024. Hey, y'all can do your political stuff. I don't get political. We're here to talk reselling. I have one item, and I cross-listed it and sold yesterday. Packed in, it says partially delisted. It probably, did it sell on Mercari, Bree? Go in and just delist those from the others. Did it sell on Mercari? My guess is probably what happened. Make that money, honey. That's what I'm talking about, Vanessa. Next item, retail arbitrage again. Oh gosh, not that. This Patagonia. I just sold one of these the other day. Again, I buy these in the summer, and I just hoard them until this time of year while I'm listing all my summer items that I bought in the winter. So bought this in the summer for $50 or $60. I sold it for $110 on eBay. Took a best offer at $110. Had it listed for $125. Celia Chavez, what's up, Chavez? Thanks for coming in. We don't talk politics unless it's Donald Trump ties. That's right, because it's money. That's right. That's right. It's money. I'm walking like a crazy person. Need to get fresh air. There you go. Go do it. Let's see. I have an IEP meeting in an hour. I'm probably gonna get snotty. Not looking forward to it. Yeah, green thread. It's just part. It sucks. You know, you think you're gonna have a kid and they're gonna be perfect. There's never gonna be any issues. And then life happens. So my son he wouldn't get his work done in school. He would cry, and we took him to the doctor, and the doctor had the teacher fill out some stuff, and we filled out some stuff, and he has anxiety, mild anxiety, and so he has medicine now, and it makes a world of difference. So yeah, things happen, and that's just part of it. Same with us as adults, right? And I know a lot of people are against medicating, but being a teacher and having taught thousands of students, I see the difference. I could see the difference night and day with certain students who take medicine for certain things and not, especially ADHD. But you'll be fine. It's an IEP meeting is great. That means people are there to support your child. So an IEP meeting, go into it looking great. These people are here to help support my child, and I'm here to help support my child. Years ago, 30 years ago, they wouldn't have gotten the attention they do now. So we're living in a okay world. Yep, Bree, it's sold on Mercari, so you're going to have to go in. Sometimes Mercari does it. I don't know why. I got medicated for the first time for that at 14 years old. Good for him. Yep. When I had my first kid, he got sick. Jameson got sick all the time. You guys, I don't talk about this ever. My kid, Jameson, got sick all the time. He got put out 7 different times before he was 3. And he'd be up all night, coughing and sick. And my body just couldn't take being up all night, all the time. So I actually saw my doctor, and they put me on anti-anxiety medicine that I take to this day for that. I never had it in the past, never had any issues, but that triggered it for me. And now I take anti-anxiety medicine because of that. So yeah, I don't usually talk about that stuff, but I have mental health definitely a thing, and I've dealt with it firsthand. Like, I was in tears. Next item is a pair of Spanx. So a pair of Spanx, these pleather leather pants, had these for before doing whatnot probably, and they sold for $26.99. So there you go, $26.99 for these. Can even say that we live in a better world. I couldn't even say that we live in a better world. I know, but in education, I think things are a little bit better when it comes to that. Oh, that Felix. It's a class he has 3 times a week during homeroom. I don't know. It's frustrating. My son is almost 17 though. It's okay. It's okay. You have an IEP all the way through usually. IEP was a godsend in elementary school for sure, because they get that extra time out of class, that extra help, for sure. I mean, I was a part of every IEP meeting. I wrote 1,000 IEPs. What's up, Megan? Okay. Sorry, guys. For the delete person, make sure the rows are verified on AutoPosher. Yeah, make sure the rows are verified on AutoPosher when you do it. But for some reason, Mercari just gives people headaches when it comes to cross-listing and all that sort of stuff. I'm in education world as well, and I totally agree. You can 100% tell the difference. Medication works wonders. Yep, Jessica, you know. And I know there's a lot of people against medicating their kids, and to each their own. You guys know me in life. Whatever you guys do is totally fine with me. It doesn't affect me. But I hate to see a kid struggle when I know that I've seen kids similar do really well when they have had medicine. So that's just my opinion. Thoughts on AI software that can create listings from your photos? Marisa, I've never used it. I've never used AI software for my photos. I'm sure that's just going to be more and more popular, and it's going to become a big thing. I mean, AI is becoming a huge thing. I was diagnosed with ADHD on my 40th, in my 40s. Yeah, it's crazy how, I mean, if you see a doctor or therapist or whatever, or psychiatrist who's a doctor, you know, things can pop up. Different events in your life can trigger things. Will it affect reselling in the future? AI software, I think, Maurice, I think AI for sure will in some way or another. If the issue is intruding and negative, affecting your ability to do what you need to do daily, get the meds. Do not need to tough it out. Yep. And there are too many people that can get help and choose a wrong way in life, obviously, to end their life, and totally not for that, obviously. Why do you have K-Way Shop on your wall? K-Way Shop, that again, his mom passed away of breast cancer, and so like a year ago he bought all these shirts, and then all the proceeds went to breast cancer awareness. And of course I had to support my boy. In fact, I think I bought this for $100. And so breast cancer awareness month is October, and that's why that's back there. Pray for Surf's anxiety. Felix with the pray thing. Felix and I played, that's an inside joke. We played Call of Duty last night. I'm grabbing a Tesla robot to do all my pictures and listings. Joke. I saw like their rendering of that robot doing all the things like watering plants and stuff. Guys, it's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. Pat, this is a Prana, but it's like a polyester nylon shirt. Polyester nylon, long sleeve. These don't do great for me, but they trickle out here and there. So it just depends. It's just on my mood, like if I get it or not. If it's a nylon shirt or something like that, maybe I will. Sold for $17.99, and it sat for a long time, so not huge on it. Good morning, Beth. What is up? Thanks for popping in. It's our version of Rosie from the Jetsons. There you go. There you go. Green Thrifty Life. Okay. Got that one. I keep getting these messages from Depop. I'm sure it's people sending me offers, and they're not going to pay. Not going to pay. I don't get them on my phone anymore because I can't use my phone. Okay, remember how I sold that Theory jacket that was women's? It was gray, right? Tweed. It was gray tweed. Here's a Theory jacket that's men's. Gray. This isn't as of a tweed. I thought it was a herringbone. It's not. It's just stripes. I actually thought that was herringbone. It's just stripes. Do you ever sell books? I used to, but nothing like, the only books I've ever sold were in college. I would sell books that were like when I was done with the class. And then there was a couple times that I bought from people who contacted my dad about estate sales. They would also contact him about, like, my mother died. She had a collection of first edition books. Can you get rid of them? And my dad would always contact me first, which was great because I could look up stuff and get a good price and then give him an idea to tell her or them. And they would say, like, yeah, I'll take that. And then a lot of times I would buy it. I would buy that stuff. So I sold a ton of first edition books. like really, really good ones. So yeah, but not just, I don't go to thrift stores and look up books like Rake and Profit does. I don't do that. In fact, our thrift stores have told me in the back they will scan books themselves. Beautiful coat. Yeah, this coat is nice. How much did it sell for? Dang. $65 on eBay. I was on the fence about getting this jacket. Actually, I remember exactly where I got this jacket. I was on the fence. Glad I picked it up. Yeah, 65 bucks. I paid 10, by the way. Do you have all your poly mailers size listed somewhere? Yeah, so if you go to surfsupfinds.com, there's an Amazon link where you'll see all the stuff I use, all the different things I use, the poly mailers, everything, including the 3-inch tape gun. My daughter's your age, and I used to drag her to garage sales and thrift stores. Not anymore. You guys go together then? I thought about that yesterday. You know, when you work alone and you're thrifting, you think about a lot of things, right? You think about things, all sorts of things. And one of the things I thought about doing, just putting out a video, probably will, my story about how I got into reselling. And it started when I was in middle school. And I'll probably just do a little short on it. Started in middle school. I wanted to sell candy. I wanted to go to the store, sell candy. I always had a knack of being like business, buy stuff and sell stuff to make money so I could buy more things from the start, like from middle school. And it just got larger and larger from there. And my dad would take me to Goodwill. My dad did estate sales. My sister, she grew up in the same household. She never went that way. My dad never forced me to do any of that stuff. He just exposed me to it. I'm doing the same with my son. I'm exposing him to it. If he wants to get into it, he will. If not, he won't. But he does like making the money. This is a Duluth pearl snap shirt. It's made of like nylon. $22.99 is what it sold for. Okay. Dana, my son has an IEP and first was diagnosed with ADHD, but after more testing, it was discovered that he had an ID. No more meds because that wasn't helping him. He just turned 17 and we are in a good spot. After lots of meetings and testing, never give up. Exactly. I could go on more on top of that too. If I like the mental stuff I went through, it was pretty bad. I mean, it was bad, almost as bad as what you'd think. And it took a year to get figure out what's going on and get the right mix. So yeah, don't ever give up, guys. I like on anything. I like the suit fabric chart. Oh, you put in our group. Yeah. People were asking me like, what was the pattern of the suit? I'm like, you know what? I'm going to find a suit pattern and put it up in our group. So Surf's resale community, I posted a picture of all the different patterns on suits and shirts. My Goodwill skins books too, Jennifer. Yep, ours does too. What jackets sell the best? If you go to REI or go to rei.com and look at their highest priced jackets, those sell best, in my opinion. Even better than jackets you'd get at high-end stores like Nordstrom's. Those outdoor hiking jackets like Arc'teryx, Cool, Patagonia, those things hold their value and will resell really well, even in used condition. What's your thoughts on listing a nice winter coat, no brand or label, but super nice? Corbin, there's nothing wrong with doing it. I mean, if it's a super nice coat, you're just going to have to, with no brands or labels, you're going to have to put some really good item titles. What would you call it? Descriptive titles in the title, descriptive words in the title. Like if it's corduroy, if it's vintage, if it's Y2K, you know, whatever, grunge, whatever. You're going to have to put some really good words that people might type into eBay or other platforms. Surfs is working on his TED Talk. No, never. I'll do a TED Talk. Here we go. Carbon to cobalt. Are you still in here, Vanessa? This was a promoted listing item. Had it for $19.99. Sold a promoted listing. So eBay took 5% more than their 13. So they took like 18% on this. Yeah, keywords. Sometimes I just blank. Sometimes I pull a blank. Hi, just want to let you know that you were my big inspiration when I started Resell. Thanks, All About Animals. Appreciate you coming in. Let's keep it being, now that you're a reseller and you're doing well on it, just come on in and we'll just be positive about stuff. Come on in. Maybe you'll teach me something new now too. Okay, now that is not going to that person, so I messed up. Dang it. Dang it. Curtis. What did I do? Did I put too much stuff? Curtis. Are you sure I'm an inspiration? Are you sure? I'm messing up over here. Carbon to cobalt. Okay, we'll put that over there. Fix that stuff later. Next item, boop, is a pair of, okay, this works out. So this is a pair of G4 shoes. These things were so dirty, no one was picking them up. $9. G4 golf shoes. Really dirty. No one's picking up. Easy peasy. Shoot it with some shout. Throw it in the dish or the washing machine with the towel. Sold for $41. No problem. I will buy dirty shoes. I have a mink trimmed leather vest my mom wore to Woodstock. Where do I start to price that out? You don't want to sell that. That's like family history. She wore that to Woodstock. You want to keep that. That's family history. Don't sell that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I missed a lot of comments. I'm so sorry, guys. She's a fashion dizer now. Unfortunately, we live 2,000 miles apart. Dang. Started reselling when I was broke with my first kid, kind of like tech and sports. Yeah, tech and sports, that's one person for sure. So I'm always like, you don't need a group. You don't need to join a group or whatever. I think if joining tech and sports' group, it's like $1 a day. That's probably like one that I would recommend. I don't know. There's probably a ton more, but I recommend that. Tech is a really good guy. But yeah, that's cool that you started, Josh. Single dad, broke, and that's how you started reselling. It's a really good way to start making money in life. Do you do well with Duluth pants for men? Yes, I actually have been selling them often. The last live packing I did, I sold quite a few. These are what I do well with. These are really what I'm looking for, not jeans, but these Duluth trading, like these Fire Flex hose pants. So they have that really thick with the big rivets. These sell for around $20 for me. They're not big money makers, but they sell for around $20 for me. That bin right there is all Duluth, by the way. I battle with it too, y'all. Hey, it's good. I'm the only parent that has the orphanage of speed dial because my kids are terrible. No, Patrick. I have the cops on speed dial because my daughter's crazy. She's the one. She puts us over. She is a kindergartner, and you already know where we're going with that one. She's got a good personality, but why is this little puzzle thing? Boop. Okay. I didn't tie her up and force her, but we were running errands and chose to wait in the car. Yeah, hey, that's the way to do it. Thanks for the heart. J Ride, what's up, J Ride? J Ride, I watched you just for a second the other day, and I saw you. I said something to get your attention, and you know it because you said something back. But I watched that podcast. I have ADHD. It was hard to watch some of it. I had a mink trimmed leather vest my mom wore to Woodstock. Oh, my bad. I read that. Oh God, Bearded's in here. What is he in here to? So much talking, not enough shipping. Bearded, at least I ship, dude. Your wife ships everything for you. It's embarrassing. You're making your wife do all the dirty work. You and Kaylay. Turds. J-Ride's in here. I guarantee he ships all his stuff. I'll pass it down to my daughter. What about suits? Eddie, what about suits? I didn't sell any, but suits are my least favorite thing to list. I really don't like listing them, but their return is really good for me. I pay $10 for suits. A lot of times I'm selling them for around $100. So I really don't like, and also I send tennis shoes like this. These are G4 golf shoes, but they don't have the cleats on the bottom. These are like soft. I send them in a poly mailer. What's up? I can hustle all day. I send these in a poly mailer like this. I never have any issues with it. I I have the best luck selling Ariat jeans. Yeah, Ariat jeans are a great item to sell. I don't find them in Indy very often, but if I travel outside the city, I find them. Thank you for answering. You're welcome. You're welcome. My wife ships too. J-Ride. All right, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I need to get on y'all's level. Bearded, J-Ride, K-Way, y'all seem to have so much fun out there. I'm on here shipping every day. Oh, yeah, you did say your wife was going to, didn't you say your wife was going to start working with you guys? Your whole plan in your house and kids and everything. I watched that video. It's a good one on YouTube. Work smarter, not harder. I know. The problem is, if I told my wife, like, I've actually told her, because teaching, she's like, I can only do about 2 more years. She's been doing it for 17 years now. I'm like, you could work for me. She's like, no, I'd end up killing you. So I said that on live, but she says that. That's the truth. She says, I'll end up killing you. So that's probably because I leave stuff, like, like I take pictures, I put it in a pile, I leave it for a minute or whatever. And she's like, I want nothing on my floors. I want nothing in my house, that sort of thing. Here's a Tiger Woods hat. Bought it for 10. No, bought it for 5. Bought all these for 5. You guys remember that. Bought this for 5, making sure it's going to the right person. I sold 2 in a row. This one is the large, extra large. So I almost sent the guy the small. That wouldn't have been good. That wouldn't have been good. I like the way you lay the suits to photograph. Hey, thanks, Grammy. Yeah, the suits I lay down, and then I use that pick stitch to do the thumbnail, because I think for those of you who are new to reselling, it's really, really important to have a good thumbnail picture. The first picture you have, most people use the electronic devices. Well, obviously electronic devices, but a handheld like a phone, iPad, something smaller, not a full computer screen, to buy their items. So you want that item to stick out. And I always say I like my item to sell itself without someone having to read the description. So if it's a suit, I'm showing the brand. I'm showing if it has a gold button. I'm showing the actual suit and the pattern all in the one picture using like a pick stitch. So thumbnail should sell the item if you can. Bearded Thrifter's wife packing videos are great. Reselling Mama. I'll give her credit, but don't give him any credit. Okay, got a good question up here. I see Brooks Brothers dress shirts all the time. Is there anything to pick up? Bread and butter. Thanks. Always appreciate your learning from me. Yeah. So bread and butter, Brooks Brothers, I like to pick the ones up with the little logo on the chest. The ones that have the size, that like small, medium, large, extra large, not the number sizes. Those are what I like to pick up for bread and butter. Again, for me, because I've sold them so often and I have a lot sold, I can take pictures of those in about 40 seconds and list them in another 30 seconds. So I can list those in under 2 minutes to make $10. That's good. I mean, that's really good money coming from being a teacher. So that's why I buy those. That's why I do those. I'm specific and picky about what I sell for to make a $10 profit. Your amazing energy and appreciate you. Amazing energy and full of inspiration. Thank you. That's what we do. That's what we do around here. Eddie, what's up? I can hustle. Said, what's up? I do all the shipping for me and my hubby. Good for you, Amy. What can I do? Guys, give me some pointers. Give me some tips. What can I do to convince my wife to ship for me? She used to detag for me. When I taught, she used to detag for me. She doesn't even do that. My wife didn't want anything to do with the reselling for the first 2 years. She loves it now. All right, so I need to give it some more time. As the education world gets worse for her, maybe she's like, okay, I could do this. I can convince her, listen, you can listen to Taylor Swift all day. You can take pictures and ship at home with your new puppy and get paid to do it. What's better than that? I'm going to go thrifting all day. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Here's the small hat. You might know the answer. How do you measure the size of a toddler jumper? No tag. Josh, I don't know the answer to that one. Maybe someone in the live will answer that for you. I wish I could help you with that one. I don't know the answer. What am I doing? What did that come from? What? Elmer Fudge. Tell her she can do whatnot while you're doing it. She will not do whatnots. My wife will not do whatnot. She does not. She does not want to put her face on camera. Weird like that. You have to bump up her pay, bro. Felix, is that what I need to do? I can pay her in other ways too, you know. Perfect job. See, I'm telling you, that's a great job. We could live a fine life. The only problem is her insurance is good, and I'm on her insurance right now. So I got grandma working on detagging and prepping clothing a lot. See, there you go. Detagging's easy. Mindless. You can watch your TV show and detag. That's what she would do. Prepping all this stuff for me. But back to the insurance thing. People are always like, no benefits, no insurance when you're a reseller. Bruh, if you're making enough money, you're making $50,000 as a teacher and getting insurance, but I'm just going to throw a number out there. You're making $200,000, $150,000 a year being a reseller and maybe investing. I would rather make $150,000 a year and pay for my own insurance than making 50 and have the district pay for my insurance. Okay, that's what people always say. Or benefits. You don't get a pension. Well, when you're making $150,000 a year, you can probably afford to invest $30,000 of it, and that will be your pension, and probably have way more money when you retire. Oh, okay. Measure the same way and compare it to Carter's website. There you go. My man used to hate thrifting until I seen I could make money doing it. There you go. Your man used to hate thrifting to make money doing it. I know. If my wife was into, like, I don't know, she's not into spending money, to be honest. So I don't even know, other than vacations and stuff. What kind of income can you realistically expect for a new full-time reseller in a year? Any tips? I think if you work every day and you put in 8-hour day, 10-hour day, 8-hour day, whatever, for a year, and you work during that, you're not on your phone, you're thrifting, you're listing, you're looking for things to buy on Facebook Marketplace, you're doing hard, you should do well. You should gross over 100,000 easy. Now, gross, I say that because your buy cost, it all depends. So you gross over 100, but if your buy cost is really low and you're making 60% on everything or 70% on everything, then you do well. Her insurance is good. Yeah. Scared money makes no money. That's true. I have a pair of New Attacks Levi corduroys. Can't tell if they're men's or women's pants. What you'll do, put your hand in the pocket. Put your hand in the pocket. A really good way to tell is if your hand gets stuck about right here where your thumb is, it's women's. But if your hand goes deeper, then it's men's. That's probably the best way. Shallow pockets is usually women's. I need pad of flat rate. I have boxes of pad of flat rate, but for some reason they sent me a whole bunch of these too. It definitely depends on your area where you're willing to travel. I maxed out at around 30K. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Josh, it definitely depends. If I didn't live in the city, I don't think I'd make as much money for sure. Definitely with you on that one. Because when I go thrifting, like I have a thrifting day, I can hit 17 thrift stores in a day. 17. I can go in, hit all the new carts, hit all the new colors, go to the next one. Anything that pops out at me, I can hit. You know, where some people, they might have 3 and they have to spend a ton of time in that store just to find a couple pennies. This is a pair of Tommy Bahama jeans. I picked these up with there were like 4 or 5 pairs. 2 of them were new with tags. They also had these really good condition. I thought to myself, okay, I have these new with tags Tommy Bahama jeans. I'm going to list them. I can just buy these and sell similar and make decent money. Just because the size is a 36, 34, I'm already going to list these new with tags. All I'll just do is put pre-owned. They were the same exact style and everything, same size, and list it. So it was a very easy list. That's why I bought these. I normally don't buy Tommy Bahama jeans. They sold for $23.99. So not bad, as Bearded Thrifter would say. Gross in my town. But when I started traveling, they changed. 100%, Josh, you know it. You guys know I travel. I'll go to Chicago and thrift for 2 days. It's a work trip. I mean, it's a work trip. My wife knows it. Like, hey, I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to be there for 2 days. It's a work trip. I'm literally thrifting the entire time. If I didn't live in Indy, I could go to Cincinnati. I could go to Columbus. Sometimes, if you do this full time, wake up early, get to the city when the thrift store's open. It's an hour, 2-hour drive, and then come home later at night. It's a work day. Sorry, it's that's your new job. If you want to be full time, you got to make a few sacrifices sometimes. Shop on Whatnot. Dora, tell her she can. Oh, shop on Whatnot. She already does shop on Whatnot. She likes Whatnot. She likes to shop on Whatnot because her deals. And her teammates all shop on Whatnot too. I said she's not a spender. She's a penny pincher. If you want her to help you, you have to let her do some of the fun part of reselling, thrifting. You know what, Mary? I would have to take her thrifting because I think she would catch on to women's trends and clothes really, really quick. And I would take her, but then maybe we could hire someone to pack and ship for us. I don't know. We could be like a K-Way shop, Surf's Up shop over here. The North Face and Smartwool vest are not selling. I have to take them back to the store. Brittany, were they retail arbitrage? Smartwool, the retail arbitrage, it's really hard to find those brands at a really good retail arbitrage price where you're making good money. But yeah, that's a good thing though. You can take them back. So if it's in that 30 days, you can take them back. Do I wash before I sell? Nope. I don't wash anything unless it has a smell or a stain. Would you ship a heavy leather jacket? Yep, for sure. I put a heavy leather jacket in just a box like this, or if it's priority, I put it in one of these large priority boxes right here that you can get free off of USPS.com. These are a pair of RLX blue golf pants. These sold for $22.49. That's an AutoPosher sale. AutoPosher sale on offer. And someone took it and they sold. AutoPosher sale. How would I ship? My bad. Not would I ship. I told you exactly how I ship. I ship it in a box. Leather jacket, I would definitely ship in a box. My town has 6 stores, and they're smaller and the big city stores. Look at the highest population. Yep, 100%. And also, you can dig deeper into that too. The higher population cities, those stores get so many donations in certain areas that they don't even have time to comp or check everything. Where some of the smaller stores, they get 10 a day, they're going to check everything to put on shopgoodwill.com or whatever, or to price up. The big stores, they're not going to know like some of the brands that are newer or whatever. They're just putting stuff out as fast as possible. Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Another one of these. You guys know this one sold not promoted. I thought it sold promoted. It didn't. Polo Ralph Lauren, I always talk about it. Gingham check sells the best for me. And this sold for $21.99 plus shipping for eBay. Exactly. I need to start Whatnot. Hey, start Whatnot. Like selling on Whatnot, Tony, or purchasing off Whatnot. Ever found anything fun in pockets? Yes. I have found money. Over time, I've definitely found over $100 worth of money. Usually in blazers. I found usually like there for a while I was finding masks, like pandemic masks. That's about it. Nothing like for protection. Shop on. Yes, they were. I got them for $40 each. The comps look good online. These because I bought bigger sizes. Could be Brittany, and also sometimes that retail arbitrage stuff you really have to sit on. It's kind of like it's like an investment in the stock market. You're buying it to get that return later on. Last thing, another pair of cleats. Are you guys so tired of me selling cleats? I'm not. Retail arbitrage, they just keep selling for me. I mean, if I can buy one item and buy 200 of that one item and list all day long, made $10 profit on that. $10 profit. Guess what? I bought 130 pair. A lot of them sold for, I made $30 profit. Tony, start selling on Whatnot. Yeah, if you start selling on Whatnot, I would definitely suggest selling good items cheap. You're not going to make eBay money on there or anything like that. You need to build an audience, start social media, try to get people over their social media, but you can build it right on Whatnot. You can build an audience right on Whatnot, just sell good stuff, put on a fun show, all that sort of stuff. Now's not a bad time to do it, Q4. I found 651 cash pair of pants at Goodwill. $651 in cash. Who is carrying around that much cash? What'd you find in the other pocket? A dime bag? Found $500 in the bins within a week. $300 once. The next day, $200. Dang. I've not found that type of money. Usually it's like a $20 bill, $5 bill, a couple 20s. Use tissues and blazers for sure. Oh yeah, tissues and blazers, business cards and blazers, all that stuff. But that's not fun. I had to leave my one off my phone. I went crazy. Brittany, if you get good deals to resell, it's okay. But if you're buying for yourself and might be a little bit too much spending, it's probably a good idea. That's good self-control, deleting it off your phone. Not a bad idea. I found some really cool estate sale to buy from on Whatnot. There you go, Dora. Yeah, lots of good stuff. What's up, Glenn P? All right, guys, that's it. That's all I have for you. Appreciate you guys. Long-winded today. It was about an hour and a half. I just love talking to you guys and shooting it around. I just loaded this morning the live thrift that I did on Tuesday on YouTube. So if you want to watch that, you can. Otherwise, have a really good day. Do something nice for someone. That's what we talked about. Southern came in. Should I lower my price on Mercari versus eBay due to fees? Bree, what I do, since you have AutoPosher, right? You have AutoPosher? Or did I get on you about not having it? What I do is on AutoPosher, I have my offers higher. So on Mercari, I send out 15% offers. And on eBay, I send out 10% offers. That's what I do. But again, you can tinker around with it. When you cross list, you can lower the price by a couple bucks since they're not taking fees. Yeah, so whatever you like. Yep. Have a good day, guys. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you in the next